The digestive system is one of the many crucial systems that allow humans to maintain healthy lives. It is responsible for the mechanical and chemical breakdown of foods, the absorption of nutrients, and expelling the unused nutrients as bile. So here's my picture of the digestive system. It all begins with the mouth, where you chew up your food and your saliva helps break it down, and you make it into smaller parts so it can go down the esophagus. The esophagus is able to contract also, which helps push the food down through the cardiac sphincter, which connects the esophagus to the stomach. So there's the esophagus and it connects, and that's the cardiac sphincter. And then when we get into the stomach, it's made up of 4 regions: the cardiac, the fundic, the body, and the pyloric. The stomach contains a bunch of gastric juices, such as pepsin, that break down food into a paste-like substance called chyme. After the stomach has broken down the food, it continues to the pyloric sphincter, which is right there, which is the entrance to the small intestine, which is made up of 3 sections: the duodenum, which is responsible for continuing to break down foods, the jejunum, and the ileum, which are responsible for the absorption of nutrients. The intestine continues to break down food using enzymes from the pancreas, which is right there, that help break down sugars and fats, and also bile from the liver, which is stored in the gallbladder until it is needed in the small intestine. Once the small intestine does its job, the leftover waste is passed into the cecum, the beginning of the colon of large intestines, which moves the waste by contractions, which is also known as peristalsis, through the ascending colon to the transverse colon. So here's the ascending colon, the transverse colon, and then onto the descending colon, onto the sigmoid, which is right there. Until a mass movement empties it into the rectum and out of the anus.